How's everyone doing today? Today, I want to talk about the Joes of the Desert. Um, and we got one vehicle in the last video. I want to show that too. But G.I. Joe has a lot of desert characters. Um, there's over 40 for the G.I. Joe alone, and over 30 for Cobra. Believe it or not, there's a lot, almost 30 for Cobra. But yeah, let's start with this and just so you guys know, I'm doing it for fun. So if you guys enjoy the content, make sure you hit that like button for me, subscribe to my channel, and there'll be more videos like this. I'm having a great time talking about Joes. Alright, first up is an honorable mention. Now, Doc here is what I consider to be a medical desert guy. Now, there are three criteria for deserts. One, they have to be a specialty of a desert. Two, they have to have the colors of a desert. Or three, they have to drive a vehicle of a desert. So, Doc here has brown, which is, or tan, which is the color of a desert. So, he's my honorable mention. I don't really consider him to be a Desert Joe, but he could be. But yeah. But for the vehicle I missed, my last video was a Raider. This would be a great vehicle to see. I don't think it will ever come to the line of classified. But I had fun with this vehicle as a kid. And it's just an all around great vehicle. And it had 3 seats on it, so and it was pretty big. But it would have to be a HasLab with how big it is, and I don't see this being popular enough to be a HasLab. Even though I'd back this in a heartbeat. All right, and the driver of it, hot seat. Now, like I said, it is a desert vehicle, so even though he doesn't have all different colors, he has some, but the green and orange on him. it, the reason why he's on here is because he drives the Raider. Alright, next up, Tripwire version 5. He is brown, in color with desert, so we could get another Tripwire. These colors are basic Tripwire for like we did for the Tiger Force. We can get another one, a basic one, maybe in these colors. Then we have Thunder Blast, which drove the Armor Panther. This is the only version of Thunder Blast that I know of. I don't think there's any other version of Thunder Blast. And the Armor Panther is a desert colored armadillo. Then we have Spirit and Max version 4. I really like this version better than the original version. This is the modern version of him, and he looks really cool, especially Max there. The original Max, I think, was all brown or all black. I can't remember. But this one would be a great pet to add to favorite pet to add to the line, and it's a desert one too. Yeah, I mean, a little bobcat, that'd be really cool. If I add a cat to the ranks. Are bobcats actually cats? Then we have the original Spirit here. Okay, brown. There is a black version for Night Force. I forgot about that. There's a black version for Night Force of Max. Then we have Bazooka version 1. Sorry for Bazooka version 1. This is actually Bazooka V4. Yeah. He is, he drove the vehicle Quick Strike. It's not a very good vehicle, so I didn't ever put it on here. Then we have Wild Card, sorry, and he drove the Mean Dog, which is a great vehicle. Another potential vehicle for a HasLab. I don't know if that's popular enough to be a HasLab though. I mean, there are a lot of great vehicles. I just don't know how well a lot of them would do uh in classified or in HasLab. This is him. And then we have Luke Pickett. He drove the Tomahawk, or flew the Tomahawk. And yeah, the Tomahawk is definitely a desert vehicle. It's different, desert camouflaged. Um, but yeah, Luke Pickett here. I don't know if we'll ever see him or the Tomahawk, but that would be an excellent HasLab. That would be a dream HasLab. The Tomahawk. Then we have Henry Metal that drove the Mauler. Yeah, the guy is a desert tank. Then we have Crankcase, and he drove the All Striker. Uh, he desert colors. The All Striker is a desert color, but there is a desert colored version of the All Striker. It came out later this tan. So we could get several versions of the All Striker. And then there's another version of Crankcase, which I like this one a little better. This one looks more like the one that we're getting in classified, I think. It's a mixture of the two. Then we have Clutch version 2. Yeah, Clutch version 2 is. I mean, what can I say? He's an awesome character. He drove the Vamp Mark 2. Then we have Steamroller, which I hope we get the Vamp Mark 2 eventually, because that's a really good vehicle, and I think people would want that version of the Vamp. This one I don't think we'll ever see, unless they sell him separately. The Mobile Command Center Driver, the MCC, um, Steamroller, great vehicle. I mean, great base vehicle, but it was very flimsy, even back then. So I don't see it ever coming to the line unless they wanted to end G.I. Joe or someone made it for uh uh me and third party. I Finally General Hawk, which I thought was really cool. I don't like the talking gimmick on him, but if you take the talking gimmick away, that's a great outfit for the deserts for General Hawk. Then we have Barricade, the Bunker Buster. He is part of the anti-venom task force that was actually in the desert. So, yeah. Then we have Charborough, Sergeant Duke, Mutt, and Junkyard. So we can get down Martin Junkyard again. And then Roadblock and Lifeline. All these are part of a special group that came out of Toys R Us Task Force set. It was all one nice big set that came out. Then there's Outback. You know, I consider Outback to be the original version to be desert. I mean, he's from the Outback, and that is a big desert there too. I mean, yeah, it has some other environments, but it's a big desert over in Australia. Then we have Sandstorm from Rise of Cobra. He drove the Desert Ram Cycle. Uh, cool figure, cool bike too. The Desert Ram Cycle is great in brown. Then we have Duke, another version of Duke. This is version 4. Yeah, I have a few Dukes on here that you can use any. I don't like the face of this one. Hopefully, these are only when I point these out. I'm not saying I want a direct copy of it in 6-inch form. I want inspiration of these figures in a classified form. Is what I'm trying to say. And these figures have a history of outfits in the desert, like Scarlet here, and they can actually do these in classified. And then we have Switch Gears, a tank driver. I don't know what tank he drove, but he didn't come with a tank, so. Then we have Barrel, a high altitude marksman. Again, Valor vs. Venom. Valor vs. Venom was the whole entire thing took place in a battle in the desert, basically. Um, at least most of it did. Then we have a beachhead. Here's the summer cycle. Now, the summer cycle I wouldn't really consider to be desert, why I never added it, but the figure is desert as far as what he it said out of the box. So then we have a condo, which we already have a desert condo, so I don't think we should get another one. The tail one that what we have now is a great condo for the desert. This is a thing from Rise of Cobra. This is desert gear. We have heavy duty from Valor G.I. Joe vs. Cobra. And Duke again. So there are plenty of outfits for Duke to be in. So I'm hoping that we see a Duke eventually in a Flint in desert gear. This one's a pretty cool figure. This is who's this? This is crap. Who is this guy? I might up on the he can't vote elite origin chuckles. You know what? I don't know who is guy. Night Fox. Sorry, this is Night Fox. He was made specifically for this convention exclusive. Right. He's a Joe, and he drove the Foe Striker. Then we have Chuckles. Yeah, Chuckles in desert gear. He got a desert vehicle. And he has the mask on that protects him from the sand, so. Then we have Tunnel Rat versus 7. There's a lot of Tunnel Rats. Snake, another snake guy. If we really got a good snake eyes for deserts, a really good one. I don't see us ever getting another one, but we could see this a version like this in the future. Soccer Stalker. And we let's see. Yeah, this is part of another set. The Desert Warfare Special set. It was a 6-pack. Then we have Ambush. Now, this Gun Ho is desert because he drove the Slugger. That particular Slugger is tan, made for the desert, so that's why he's on this list. Then we have Skid Marks, which drove the Desert Fox 6-wheel drive Jeep. Cool vehicle, rotten name for a character. I don't know anywhere I want to be named Skid Marks, but but it is a cool vehicle. Then we have Desert Paratrooper Fritz from this came later in the line, 2001. Now, this is another variation of figures that came out later in the line that we could see done in classified form. But we also have Dusty and Sandstorm, which I really want this Dusty because figure pet. I want all the figure pets that we get. The more pets we get, the better. And that's a little coyote too. That's awesome. We have coyotes around our house too that live in our backwoods. And I think that is it. That is it. Alright. Yeah, that is it for everything for G.I. Joe. Now, I will be doing Cobra on a certain video, and I hope everybody enjoyed this look at all the desert characters that came out for G.I. Joe. And I hope you all enjoy my videos. Make sure you hit that like button for me, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. This is Triple Z signing off. Yo, Joe, and Cobra! Bye, guys.